To start, I would like to welcome you all to our tomato taste test. So we have around 40 varieties today that we would like you to sample. This is how we celebrate sort of everything we do between flavor, seed heritage, and growing tomatoes. As everyone goes through and tastes these different tomatoes, we give them 5 tickets where they can sort of choose which ones are their favorites. We tally them at the end, and so the winners, we start growing them in the Sustain DuPage garden.
That's our goal for these events, to get people exposed to new ideas. At Sustain DuPage, we're not just growing food, we're growing gardeners and we're growing community. There's a chance to transform the way our communities think about the land, think about food.
Food is very personal.
That's our goal for these events, to get people exposed to new ideas.
It gets people talking to each other, meeting new people, and sharing those opinions, seeing them light up because they've tried something new that they love.
I'm looking for the spectrum of flavors, the basic ones like there's even a little bit of saltiness in some tomatoes, sweetness, there's a savory flavor, there's a little bit of bitterness that comes from the solanine in the tomatoes. And I'm looking for a tomato that kind of balances all of those things together in a concentrated flavor explosion. A tomato that tastes really good just plain without having to put salt or dressing on it. That's kind of what I'm looking for when I'm tasting.
It's so important to re-engage with growing your own food or being tied into something like this because it sort of expands what's possible.
The important thing about growing our own vegetables, it's that it doesn't taste anything like grocery bought or store-bought produce. I don't think you really realize that until you've had an opportunity to grow your own tomatoes, your own asparagus, your own cucumbers.
I don't know, there's just something about walking in your backyard and picking a tomato or getting some fresh basil. If you're ever here in the evening and the sun is going down and it's getting a little dark and you look out and you see people still harvesting, it kind of reminds you of what things used to be. That gardening was something where, yes, it was individual, but it was also individuals coming together. And I think that's just kind of a real magical, special kind of feeling.